When I was down there, me and a friend, we were down there by the Starbucks, and we was drinking a cup of coffee. And it was early in the morning, right? And we was talking about, I'm trying to convince him to come back to God, and he trying to convince me to come back to the world. And we go back and forth. So I'm like, oh well, I can talk about God all day. So you might well bring your lunch. But anyway, well, I see Pastor, and I see the anointing. There was an anointing on him. And I just kept, and as the guy was talking to me, I just kept looking at him. I said, you see that? He said, what? I said, you don't see the anointing on him? He was out of his way. Well, anyway, Pastor invited me to the church. I knew he was a man of God, but I didn't know he was a pastor. He said, come to the church. I came to the church, and that's the revival night when the prophet came. Well, I want to testify and let you know how good God is, especially to those that are faithful to his word.
Hallelujah.
The prophet, he challenged everybody. I was just a guest. He challenged everybody. He said, God wants this bus for the church. He challenged everybody as a guest, right? I don't have no money, right? I just have GA and food stamps so far. But that's like on the second, right? He says, grab your keys and hold them up. And he said, if you sow, whatever you sow, God gonna give you keys to houses, all kinds of stuff, right? Watch this. I said, well, I wrote down on when he passed the book where I said, I can give $30. But the minute I stepped on the stage, the Lord said, no, give 50. He challenged in my faith. I want to testify to you, brother, how real God is. I made a vow to God that I would pay it. I'm going to pay it. This Tuesday night, I'll bring it and put it in the hands of the man of God. But I want to tell you, that challenge was the first challenge in a long time God gave me. I stepped on the stage, and he said, I ain't even have a key. The brother, the drum over here, his wife that leads the praise.
Pastor John.
Yeah, Pastor John. His wife. Seeing I ain't had no key, everybody holding up keys, and I didn't even have a key. I was so embarrassed, I didn't even want to lift my hand. I'm looking up like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. She came and gave me one key. And God gave me back 2 keys. Wow. 2 apartments. Not one, 2 apartments. This man seen me pushing a cart. And he said, hey, you need a job?
Amen. Hallelujah.
It was 3 days ago. I said, yeah, I need a job. He said, get in the truck. I got in the truck. He took me to this apartment complex. He said, all I want, he said, here's 2 keys to 2 apartments. He said, clean them. And whenever, he said, I got apartments all over the place. Whenever I need apartments cleaned, he said, you can stay here in the apartment. He said, but whenever I need you to come clean. He said, I'm going to come pick you up and take you to where I want you to work. Wow. So I said, wow, I go from no keys to 2 keys.
Love for Jesus.